Hi everyone, it's Rachel from Great Minds Ink Alike. I'm here today with another 5-minute quick card. This is a card that you can do using scraps. You can use this layout again and again. If you like this particular card, you can use your Perennial Lavender DSP. So I'm going to start with a Gorgeous Grape card base, and then I cut Blackberry Bliss down to 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. Now let's cut some DSP. This particular piece of DSP has some directionality because I am using this section here and then this piece on the bottom. On the bottom, it doesn't seem to matter so much. So this piece is 1 3/4 by 2 3/4. I used this for my to-go kits this month, and I think it's already 1 3/4. I think this might be one of my scraps. It is. So there's one. All right, and then this will be fine for us to cut the bottom, which is 2 7/8 by 1 1/4. Oops. 1 1/4 by 2 7/8. Almost to 3. 2. All right, and then our last piece will measure 1 by 2 3/4. So I want it 1 inch wide. I'm going to come to the inside for the 1 inch there, and then 2 3/4 long. Now I did go ahead and pre-die cut, so you didn't have to watch me do that, but that won't take you any time at all, and you'll still be able to get this card done quickly. I cut this circle from Spotlight in Nature. And then these leaves actually came from a retired die. These are dies that were add-ons for Paper Pumpkins, the Love of Spring dies, and I use this leaf right here. Now we have a lot of leaves and dies, even punches, so you can use something if you don't have that one. And then Happiest Birthday Wishes I stamped with Gorgeous Grape, and I used the Happiest Birthday Wishes from Branching Out. This is one of my new sets, and I have used the Hello and the Happiest Birthday Wishes a lot from this, and I've not gotten to using actually the branches yet, but I'm looking forward to that. All right, you want something nice and small for that one. Okay, I like to get this piece put together first, and then we can go from there. I like to make sure I've got it going the way it needs to before I try to put it on the full card. I like to do the bottom piece first. It just helps me. I feel like I'm getting things positioned and centered better when I've got that anchor piece. But the beauty of this card is this space, particularly here in the corner where my finger is, right here where they meet, that will be covered up. So it does not have to be perfectly perfect, and no one will ever know. I'll use a dimensional just to pop up the Happy Birthday Wishes. Okay, Happiest Birthday Wishes. I'll put a dimensional there, and then I will slide everything underneath it. So Happiest Birthday Wishes, covering up that little meeting place, but off to the side. And then I will use my liquid glue and just put a couple spots on the leaves. Don't want that one to go anywhere. Okay, I want this one kind of tucked in up there. And I won't push it down yet in case I want to reposition it once I get this one on. All right, looks like it's got a little piece from the die cut right here. Let's see if we can get that off. From the Spotlight in Nature, that little piece has all those little pieces that you have to poke out or use your brush with your Take Your Pick tool. Yeah, there's no real right or wrong with those, so I think that's good. We'll stick that down, and then our card is almost finished. All right, if you find yourself pressed for time, you can sit down, pick out a DSP that you like, and get yourself a nice circle or square die for your greeting, and just add an extra little leaf or an embellishment, and you've got a quick card that your recipient will love to get. If you love this card and you want some other cards to go along with it that are just super quick and easy, check in the bio for my quick cards to go. Thanks for watching.